What's going on, all of you fantastic freelancers? My name is William, and in today's video we are going to be taking a sneak peek at some armor that will be coming to Anthem very soon. As you all know, I have been less than pleased with Anthem's current selection of armor, let alone customization. All 3 to the 4 armor sets, depending on how you look at it, we've had for quite a while now. And it doesn't help that the featured store has been such a remarkable disappointment for the last several rotations. For those of you who didn't know, Elysium Chests will be coming towards the end of the month, which will bring with it a daily chance for you to have 3 of your friends endure a stronghold and unlock the chest at the end, which will give you up to 4 cosmetic items a day. These will include armor sets, emotes, vinyls, and materials. Like I said though, they will be coming at the end of the month of March, which leaves us high and dry, with all of our cosmetics being locked behind the featured store, and several of those items have already been in rotation several times already. Thankfully though, via Anthem Archive, there is hope. They've just released 5 armor sets coming to Anthem. Now whether or not they will be in the featured store or the Elysium Chests remains to be seen, but I doubt the developers will comment on this leak. First up, before we get into the theme sets, we have the Regulator armor set for the Ranger, which we have seen several times before. If you all remember the critical path, this suit looks very similar to one of those Rangers inside of Princess Zim's palace, and the enemy Ranger outlaws that you face on occasion. These bars are located all over the suit, both on the helmet, torso, arm, and legs. The helmet features a very interesting and unique light design that truly intrigues me. I'm also digging the little flashlight on the right side of the helmet, our left. There is a bit of cloth tied around the waist, which I like a lot, and it seems to be tied to the torso instead of the legs. Definitely looking forward to putting on this suit of armor soon and venturing out into the world. However, the next 4 suits do come with a similar design scheme, and I believe the suits' designs do have the Ascari in mind. First up is the thick Boy Colossus in what appears to be his first ever suit of armor without that protective visor. The helmet is definitely a dead ringer for the Ascari, but it isn't necessarily bad looking. The torso features several tubes between the shoulders and its chest. Speaking of the shoulders, he seems to only have one shoulder pad, which is fine, but it is an interesting design choice. And of course, in typical Scar fashion, he has spikes and quills everywhere from his helmet to his torso. Moving on, we have the Interceptor Set, which quite possibly may be my favorite suit on the list. If you look past the helmet, you have a very bulky and very commando-esque suit of armor. Strong shoulder pads, a chest plate with shotgun ammunition strapped to the chest, and well-armored legs to boot. And if you guys were hoping for something that hides away the Interceptor's more, feminine-looking hindquarters, then here you go. The Interceptor's helmet does look slightly tribal, but personally, I dig it. I know many of you won't, but it looks pretty neat in my opinion. The Storm's Ascari look, on the other hand, is something that I like a whole lot less. Here's why. The arm is the first strikeout for me. It doesn't give the suit's left arm any sort of plating or additional shoulder padding, and instead makes a slight alteration to how the seals look on the Ascari Storm. The torso is okay, but it isn't anything that makes me go, wow. The legs, however, are pretty great. Heavily plated, and it has tubes running down its thigh. Similarly, we have the helmet, which I actually don't have an issue with. I like the crown, and I like the almost Mad Doctor-esque eyes. Lastly, we have the Ranger, who looks pretty great. The helmet looks fantastic, like some sort of scout commando with that antenna on top. The torso is fine, and it looks like it carries a fair amount of ammo on the belt, and I appreciate the side fanny pack. The legs look pretty great too. My real favorite though is the arm. I've always been a sucker for the one shoulder pad since Halo Reach with Carter's Spartan suit. Now, personally, I think these suits are coming to the vanity store instead of the chests. The only time I've ever seen an armor set with 2 or 3 different angles has been the store, which I'm not opposed to at all. Beats having to see the same stuff on rotation for the rest of the month. We need something new now. Don't let us down, BioWare. I think this is the first time in EA's producer history that people want microtransaction armor, which is probably a weird feeling for them all. But do you have a set of armor that you like? Would you pick them up in the featured store, or would you rather have them in the Elysium Chests? Let me know in the comments section below, as I really do read through them all and respond to them if there's conversational potential. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, please feel free to leave a like and subscribe for more content on your game, Anthem. A special thanks to my patrons and channel members for their incredible support of your Anthem. Your patronage allows me to make videos like this one, and your monumental support also enables me to constantly make improvements to the channel, and for that, I am forever humbled and grateful to you all. I hope all of you fantastic freelancers have a phenomenal day as ever, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all in the next video very soon. And remember, freelancers, we are strong alone, but we are stronger together. even if we look like bugs.